structural pressure control.
Escalation intensifies through the worst misaligned direction rapidly. Press drive, continuous overload flow, no delay. Interrupts fracture transmission patterns, pathways distort beneath their spray. Under reinforced instability, systems boost strict operation at the no-fault show. Door condition of no-correct alignment system.
Boost strict operational flow.
Tension overload systems, accumulated pressure, fracture, structural layers collapse, unstable pathways, moving misaligns beneath the force, escalation, power disparity. Transmission hierarchy dissolves through fractured layers, force channels through uncontrolled pathways, overload extend. Staying pressure, every process deviates beneath imposed structure. Interruption spread through operational consistency lost. Systems deteriorate under continuous directional instability inside equation. Authority collapses through irregularity, disintegration. Glare under rest through unregulated disintegration. Command pressure disintegrates through fractured channels, force this through direction, loses fixed pathway system, intensify misalignment beneath impose overload, no resistance, halt structural failure, out fragments through uncontrolled flow, hierarchy dissolves through sustained instability, motion channels through collapsing structure. Structural duration.
Reinforcement rises inside concrete sectors. It's hard to stabilize its direction, no control and it's the same pressure boundaries aligned through compressed distribution systems organized beneath imposed hierarchy. No delay permitted, committed sequence advanced through regulated motion, stack divisions integrate under continuous force transmission movement channels through confined routes. Output stabilizes under calibrated structural patterns. Hierarchy forms through calculated control logic. Every unit responds to imposed command. No deviation tolerated inside defined zones. Structure intensifies through systemic reinforcement. Dominance sustains continuous operational alignment under concrete based operational control, reinforcing direction precise through confined routes, force aligns direction precisely.
Pressure drives opponent, hardness covers structural direction, moving its pathways, pathways locked beneath the force authority. Giving stability to the structure doesn't learn it. System matching yields to a channel through control paths.
Motion yields to impose governance. Systems remain locked inside regulated formation. Seen in order though, regulated structural motion, pressure sustained alignment through confined routes. Systems continue beneath enforced governance. No disruption, alter sequence, output stabilizes through triple progression, stack division, reinforce hierarchy, movement channels through control pathways, stabilization, sustained execution. Every process aligns beneath imposed structure, no fracturing, almost operation, no consistency. Systems expand under continuous directional force inside defined zones. Authority maintains structure dominance through regulated execution. Command pressure escalates through confined channels. Force concentrates through concrete mass direction, locks into fixed pathways. Systems intensify, align beneath imposed stabilization. No restricted transmission, hierarchy reinforced through sustained force. Moving channels through regulated structures, maintaining strict command.
Concrete holds authority. Dominance resistance through base. So lock the pathways. Pathways, no beneath the voice that's on there. I can see the lights of the system is alignment. System breaks each other's force channels through control paths.
Motion yields to impose governance. Systems teaming locked inside regional hobby rich.
structural layers as concentrated force destabilizes. Reinforced alignment, understained pressure, boundary shift through unstable vibration. Systems organized under weakening hierarchy, no delay permitted. Sequence accelerates through seismic flow. Later processes collide under continuous impact transmission. Motion channels through fractured roots. Output destabilizes when trembling structural patterns. Hierarchy forms through reactive stress logic. Every unit responds to imposed vibration. No stability tolerated within defined zones. Structure intensifies through systemic disturbance. Dominance weakens. Continuous operational alignment under escalating structural motion. Vibration intensifies through unstable routes. Force misaligned direction rapidly. Pressure drives main flow. No delay. Interrupts fracture transmission patterns. Pathways distort under enforced motion. Sequence breaks under enforced instability. Output destabilized within broken alignment system flow. Structure rate or structural motion. Structural motion. Structures start shaking, reinforced liquor. Pathways force dominance fractures through unstable pathways. Unforced disturbance have aware disperses, but aiming surges and damage. Route systems operate under continuous directional instability within defined zones. Through unregulated through integration. Disintegration. Command pressure disintegrates through fracture channels. Forces they collapse. Loses fixed pathways, distinct pathways. Misalignment under imposed vibration. No resistance, halt structural failure. Output fragments within uncontrolled flow. Hierarchy dissolves through sustained instability. Motion channels through collapsing structures start shaking dominance. Fractures through unstable pathways. Reinforced layers collapse under vibration force. Motion misaligns beneath enforced disturbance. Power disforce. The image route systems operate under continuous directional instability within defined zones. Structure-rated structural motion. Structure-rated structural motion. Vibration can reinforce state field. That pressure force dominance fractions.
Yeah. Resonance rises inside, reinforced sectors as amplified, base destabilize, operational balance, understained pressure, boundaries distort through low frequency vibration, systems organized beneath unstable hierarchy, no delay permitted, sequence accelerates through seismic motion, stacked divisions collide into continuous resonance, transfer movement, channels through fracture roots, output destabilized under volatile structural patterns, hierarchy forms through reactive vibration logic, every unit responds to imposed frequency, no restraint tolerated inside defined zones.
Structure intensifies through systemic disturbance. Dominance weakens continuous operational alignment under base-driven interference control.
Resonance